And then I go up to the podium. There's the wood podium thing, like how they get you at like an Olive Garden, you know, the wood thing. Like,
Yeah, a
here, you
host.
two, yeah. And I'm looking in the book. I'm like, where the fuck's my name? You know, because they have the names of the people that are dead. You know, I'm
Yeah,
trying to find it. I'm like, where the fuck is the name? You know what I mean?
your name, right?
Yeah. And then I'm just sliding out the bed, and then like I'm just like I'm like, where am I? You know, where am I? Right? And then and then I'm dead. I'm dead for. And then I knew I was in Hollywood. I went outside. It's smoggier than usual. It's orange, like brown, like the sun. You know, one of those pounding hot days too.
Uh
And there's like all these tweakers, like you see on gutter people.
huh.
And like I'm just like, oh my god, I died. All right,
Yeah.
hold up. Hello. Hello. Hey, what's going on?
What's up, bro? I called you like an hour ago.
Oh, it didn't come through.
I guess it is a bunch of message. I sent you a text too, though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've been using my phone as a flashlight for writing my stuff down. But yeah. So yeah. Gutter people, right? Hi, bro.
Uh-huh.
To the max. Straight possessed, like the people, right?
Gutter
in
people.
the streets, like how they are in reality, right?
Yeah.
Like the worst of the worst, though. Like this one guy's like, "Ugh," you know, going all crazy, and I'm like, what the fuck, you know? Like I'm back in hell over here on Earth, even though I came out of hell and came back in my body,
Yeah.
and
So.
and I'm like, Yahusha, why, you know, why? Oh my God, it was so, because the hell was so intense because I couldn't breathe. That
You
was the
didn't
worst
make
part
it.
about it. One drop of water in hell is like everything. One drop on your tongue, dude. That's the one detail I gotta put in there. That was a major detail I left out before when I was explaining it. But that was the worst part.
Because you can't
Because
breathe.
you can't really, you know, get all weak when you're in hell. You're like, ugh. You know, when Yahusha's not backing you, you know,
Yeah.
for a minute, right?
Mhm.
And then like, so I say, why do you have to show me that? Why'd you have to show me that? Because I started coming to more. I started seeing, you know, coming back more,
Mhm.
like out of that. And I said, why do you have to show me that? Why do you have to show me that? And he said, look, my son, I need you in Hollywood. This is where they go. This is where people go that don't know me. And I need you back. And I already knew that because that's why I was there to begin with. But he reminded me, you know, like, this is how bad
But
hell
you were
is.
in Illinois?
How bad hell is. I was in Wisco at the time, Wisconsin, and that's how bad hell is. And he said, I need you back in there because, you know, this is where they go that don't know
Oh,
me.
you were sent there.
And I've been doing his work forever, bro, preaching
Hallelujah,
the gospel.
hallelujah.
And
Yeah,
I'm
I
the
see you
light.
throw his name out there to and the right name too.
Yahusha.
Yeah, I see you throwing it
And I
out
even
there
said,
to
you
the
know,
celebrities
I
and
asked him about it
stuff.
because we were raised
That's interesting.
Christian Catholic, and I said, I like calling you, because we're best friends. I said, I like calling you Jesus though. You know what I mean? And he's like,
Who like calling you
You could
Jesus?
still call me Jesus, but you know, I want people to know, you know, I want them to know my real name, which is Yahusha.
Yahusha HaMashiach.
But we could still call him Jesus
Son of-
Christ. You know, it's like his nickname, dude. You know, it's like people want to
Yeah.
twist that so much. You know, it's
Yeah, I
Jesus
understand
Christ.
that. I understand that.
And I get it. And he
Yeah.
does want us to, he does
But
want
they
people to
do. They
know.
are two different names, though. At least you're trying to correct them. At least you're saying Yahusha, though.
But sometimes
even though,
that's how you come through to
yeah,
them,
that's
like,
how
with
much
the basic.
they'll remember it later. You know,
Right.
you when you're dead, they'll be
So
he wouldn't say
long story
Jesus, he'll
short,
say
dude,
Yahusha.
Long story short, I'm tired as fuck. We've been up all night day. We all snap out of it. I was like, holy shit. I had to drink some water after that one. And then like, you know, we're on the porch, right? And the homies are just like all spaced out and they're on like wherever they are, you know. And then
Wow.
like I just walked off the porch. I was like, I'm gonna go lay down, like, you know, and I'm like on the lawn for some
Wow.
reason. Like and I'm just like, you know, at the trailer park resort thing. And then I'm like, I'm gonna lay down, and then I'm like just comfortable. It's nice. The air is all nice. The sun's coming out. You know, it's a summer day, and then like
Oh yeah,
I'm
it
just
was like 5 in
breathing.
the morning, right?
It's probably around July or something, 2015.
Cool.
And then like I just like was like, okay, finally. And then I just like rested, and then like I fell asleep finally for like at least a minute, I think, or like 10 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Like I closed my eyes, and I just felt, you know how when you nap for even
Like
like
you
a
went to
minute,
heaven?
at that point you're good. And then I just was rested. Like my heart slowed down. I was able to breathe a little bit better, and I just was hydrating. And then my homie wakes me up because he's still up, and he's getting like bitched at by this like girl at the time, you know. She's like, "Bah, bah, bah, bah," you know, bitching about shit, you know,
Yeah.
his baby mama. And then like, he's like, look, I gotta give you a ride because if we don't go now, because my flight was like at like 11 or noon. If we don't go now, you know, you're not gonna be able to grab your shit, and I'm gonna give you a ride. And then I went over there, took a shower, had like at least an hour, maybe 2 to get there. But I showered, so I was good. I was all fresh after I showered. I was all paranoid, bro, because I was still like, holy shit, you know, that was a bender last night. And then like, I just leave all my shit at the time. I'm like, I'm not bringing nothing.
A mind bender.
And then like, all I brought was like my laptop and like a hat or something or whatever, you know, like minimal skateboard, laptop at the time, no backpack, nothing. I left my suitcase with all my jerseys and clothes and shit and cool. Like I had cool little knickknacks. And then like, I was like, fuck this, I'm not dealing with no bullshit, you know, just, bam, this is all I got, you know. And then like, and then I get
A
on the
flight to
airplane.
where?
I get on the airplane, and they got this like CIA looking ass motherfucker right next to me. Of course, bald dude, looked all like, you know, total sellout. Didn't have Yahusha. He's sitting, but I wasn't scared as usual. I'm like, whatever, you know. Agent Smith's everywhere you go, and I'm like just chilling, like, you know, like awake the whole time. I didn't even sleep. I was just like, and then I got home and like, just like took the taxi from LAX back to Hollywood, bro, and popped up on my roommates when we were living in Center Hollywood. My shitty roommates that were fake Christians and fuck me, I forgive them. I love them anyways, but pieces of shit. Anyways, love them anyways. Forgive them, whatever. But bullshit. Anyways, they're bullshit for what they did. But it's not all their fault. But anyways, it is what it isn't. But they're shady. But I pop up and they're like, "Oh my god, I didn't know you were gonna be home," because I left my car there with the Beamer and I was even letting them drive, which I had to been retarded. I'm letting them drive at the time. I'm letting them drive. I was just nice, you know. I was too nice, Midwest people. I'm letting them drive my BMW around, basically. You know, they could have took it any time at that point, you know, and just drove my BMW around, bro, like at the time. And
Cool.
homie's like, "Oh, I didn't know you were coming back." You know, I was like, "What's up?" You know, because I lived there. Like, what the fuck's the big
Yeah.
deal? Me popping up, you know, right now. You know what I mean? I'm thinking in my head, but I was all like, I was all leveled up at that point, like spiritually again. I was just like, I just did
Retuned.
this the other night. You know, I was like,